Aloha everyone and happy April. I hope your cold months are behind you. The warm days are here to stay. I can tell you it has been hotter than Hades out here on Oahu. Let's jump into the March market recap. All right, so single family home, the median single family home price is down from February to March. Know that this is not the bottom that we had seen before. We have seen the median sales price in the 900,000s recently. For condos and townhomes though, take a look at this. It is up from February into March. It is at 536,000. And it is interesting, but it'll make sense in 1 second when we go and talk about that. Your average days on market, as you can see, is increasing for both single family homes and condos and townhomes. So for it to, it's still considered to be a seller's market. And for it to be a buyer's market, we need to see these average days on market increase a little bit more, and the homes need to sit a little bit longer on the market. You actually want to look at the months of supply, the inventory. Going into the number of new listings, so homes that have recently come on the market between February and March is up by 26% for single family homes, and for condos and townhomes is up by 15%. For pending homes are homes that have accepted offers on the property. We use this as a slight gauge because that home is almost getting to that sold status. So it is up by 18% for single family homes and up by 11% for condos and townhomes. Now sold. At the end of the day, seller wants their property sold and a buyer just wants the keys to their new property. This is the statistic that arguably it kind of means the most because it shows us where is the market as of that day when that data is pulled. Sold for both single family homes and condos and townhomes, it is up by 36%. So 36% more homes were sold between February and March. That's great news. It's great news for the market. We did have a little bit of a spike of activity over the past month, and it's great. So something I do want to talk about, condos seem to have more action, which is actually about the status quo. When single family homes start to get to a place that is unattainable, so that price point was starting to get so high, especially within the pandemic. And then as those interest rates crept up, that buying power started to decrease. So here on one end, you have sellers, and here on another end, you have buyers. Buyers started to back off with that interest. However, sellers were still up here with their purchase price. Slowly, sellers have readjusted themselves into the market. Some have. This is, of course, it can be relative and subjective. But sellers have adjusted themselves to the market, and also buyers have realized what the new normal is and that interest rates can be temporary. So we're getting a meeting of the minds here where you are getting homes, more activity homes that are going into escrow. Now, when we get it into a situation where prices haven't shifted as much, there is a redirection of buyers because at the end of the day, you need a place to live. There's a redirection of buyers to what is attainable. So what is a price point that is attainable given the new interest rates? And that tends to be, for our market, condos and townhomes, you're sitting at a median price point of $536,000. Now, in some places on the mainland, the market under $450,000, so I'm told, and under, that is an extremely hot market right now. That is what's attainable. That is the majority. So now, list price to sale price. Let's talk about this percentage. For single family homes, the list price to sale price was 96.7, as you can see. And for condos and townhomes, it was actually 98.5%. So we first notice prices shifting when the sold price is less than the original list price that the home was marketed for. So that's what we see in this percentage to be. Now, putting that in an example, for a single family home that was listed at $1 million, that home sold for $967,000. So sellers were at mindset of $1 million. It actually sold at $967,000. That market will start to shift a little bit. And that is what we're starting to see here. So let's take a look at which location has the largest gap of list price to sold price. And this may or may not be indicative of areas where a deal can be had. Here are a couple of the areas on Oahu's market that reflects a couple 100%, so that sellers were getting exactly their list price. And then also a couple where they haven't been getting their listed price. Some negotiations were had. We see some shifting in the market. Of course, if you want to talk real estate more candidly, reach out to me. Take care.